What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Hey, look at here. Auburn baseball. Nate LaRue puts the ball in play right out the gate, just going live. Case and Al comes around to score. Excuse me. Welcome into the Uptempo podcast. Going live for Game 3 in Oxford, Mississippi today. The Auburn Tigers are up 2-0 already. Nate LaRue with a 2-strike, 2-out base knock up the middle. To bring in Case and Howell. So the Auburn Tigers are starting early, and what a win this would be. What a win this would be for Auburn. Mike Bianco coming out to talk to his starting pitcher. It is the top of the second inning. Auburn up 2-0, 2 outs, runner on first. How about Ike Irish getting it going, carrying over from Game 2 yesterday, getting it going in Game 3 today, driving in the first run of the game for the Auburn Tigers. So that is so good to see for Ike, a guy that he dropped in the lineup in this series, hadn't really been seeing it well lately. And you know, we sit here and say, well, Ike was in a slump, but was he really? You know, he had his at bats had been in a slump, I guess you could say. But he drops in the lineup. Butch moves him down a little bit, slides Cole Foster back into that 2-hole, and it seems to really be working out for Ike. And maybe a little pressure was taken off him. Maybe he didn't have it in his mind that he had to do too much being dropped down to that six hole. So Chris Stanfield at the top of the lineup is back up to the plate in an 0-1 count. They pick over to first, try to get Nate LaRue, and he gets back in successfully. The 0-1 pitch is on its way, and he goes soft away for a ball. We got a 1-1 count. Stanfield already been on the base paths today, early and often for him. What a big-time true freshman, key contributor this year for the Auburn Tigers. The 1-1 pitch, and Stanfield fouls it off. We got a 1-2 count. Runner on first, Nate LaRue driving in a run. How crucial is it for Nate LaRue, man? Nate really getting it going, him and Caden Green. Pickoff throw to first. Nate gets back safely. The 1-2 pitch is on its way. Goes soft, misses up. Stanfield stared at it. Got a 2-2 count. Already at 40 pitches for the Ole Miss starter. This will be his 41st, and it's on its way. Oh, that ball looked out a little bit, but I guess with 2 strikes, you gotta compete and you gotta protect. So they ring Stanfield up, and we're headed to the bottom of the second. The Auburn Tigers up 2-0. Oh, man. So what's up, chat? How are we doing? Let's see here. See if we can get you guys in here. All right. What is your biggest takeaway so far from this series for the Auburn Tigers? I wanna know from each and every one of you who are watching the stream, what is your biggest takeaway so far? What is your bright spot in this series? Or maybe let's go back a few weeks since Auburn has been on this hot streak and they have found some pitching and some roles have been starting to get defined. What has been your biggest bright spot? That is what I really want to hear from the fans and everybody in the chat. So I would say my biggest bright spot for this baseball team is really the bullpen, man, and guys like Drew Nelson and Chase Alsop, and really like Zach Crotchfeld coming in last week, those guys taking the slack off of Tanner Bauman, Will Cannon, and now that can take the slack off of John Armstrong. That's big time for this ball club, man. And like Chase getting moved back into the starting role on Friday night, like we all thought he would be at the beginning of the year, right? So I think that's huge for this baseball team. Your guys are starting, their roles are starting to get defined, and you're not having to move a guy like Tanner Bauman into a starting role. You're not having to move a guy like Will Cannon into a starting role. That's absolutely huge for this baseball team. And here we go with Christian Herberholtz, man, who fly ball, Kaysen calls Cole off at the last minute, and we have one away in the bottom of the second. So Tommy Vale is your solidified ace, right? But you look at Auburn now with Christian Herberholtz, and you have two aces, honestly. I can't even sit here and say Christian Herberholtz is a two guy, because I feel just as good with Herberholtz as I do with Tommy Vale. Christian Herberholtz has pounded the strike zone. He has gotten better and better throughout the year. And here he goes with a 2-0 count. One out in the bottom of the second. Anthony Calarco, the senior first baseman for the Ole Miss Rebels, he hit the ball pretty dang hard yesterday for Ole Miss. Let's see what he can do here. Herberholtz finds the strike zone. 2-1. Good pitch there. Like a little soft change up. And Herberholtz with the fastball at 92. We got a 2-2 count. Herberholtz blew that one right by him. Went on there in the outer half and went right at him. And the 2-2 pitch goes soft, down and in, misses. We got a full count. Bottom of the second out, full up count. And Christian Herberholtz from the windup. And here's the pitch. Fastball, outer half. Takes Bryson the other way, and he throws Cooper off the bag, but Cooper Murray with the tag. Cooper Murray comes off the bag, makes the grab, and gets back for the tag. And that is 2 down in the bottom of the second for the Auburn Tigers. What a play from Bryson Ware. Takes him to his right, gets the backhand, lets the ball go, leaves it a little high, but Coop comes off the bag, sticks it, and gets back and applies the tag for 2 outs, and Christian Herberholtz delivers. I mean, he is throwing strikes, people. He is throwing strikes. He's pounding the zone. This is what you wanted to see the entire year from the Auburn pitching staff, right? I mean, man, Christian Herberholtz has been absolutely huge. And that ball is lifted to left field. And Stanfield finds his way under it. And he makes the catch. Going to the top of the third, your Auburn Tigers are up 2-0 over the Ole Miss Rebels. 3 hits for Auburn, 1 hit for Ole Miss, 0 errors for Auburn, 1 error for Ole Miss as we head to the third. What's up, babe? You found it? Shut that door.
Yeah, but where's the charger to it?
You can have my charger if you need it.
Yeah, because I'm scared it's gonna die.
That's fine. You can have my charger.
Okay.
Take that and just shut the door, okay? All right. I love you.
I have to carry a lot of things.
Oh, man. Sorry about that, chat. That was my daughter wanting her iPad. Couldn't find her charger, so we had to get that taken care of. The Auburn Tigers, man. Are they the hottest team in the country, chat? I want to hear. I want to hear it. I think they are. I think the Auburn Tigers are the hottest team in the country. Oh, Cole Foster. How do you do? Cole Foster with another jack. See ya later. The Auburn Tigers are up 3-0. Man, Cole, how do you do, big fella? The Auburn Tigers are seeing beach balls, people. They're the hottest team in the country. We don't have to go any further from it. All right, let's talk about it. They're the hottest team in the country. Cole Foster. My goodness, have a weekend, kid. Have a weekend. Hits an absolute nuke out to right field. What's up, man?
Who's winning?
The Auburn Tigers 3-0. Cole Foster just hit a jack.
Good video.
Bobby Pierce is at the plate in a 1-1 count. Top three. Auburn up 3-0. That was my dad coming in here, checking in. He just dropped my daughter off at the house. Bobby takes that pitch, 2-1 count. Dad, a diehard Auburn fan. Just coming in, checking to see who was winning. Out running some errands. The 2-1 pitch finds the zone. 2-2. I really like Bobby Pierce's approach at the plate, man. He sees a lot of pitches. He hits the ball all over the field. Rolls over one there and finds his way through. I don't really know what happened there. The cameraman completely obliterated that view. But somehow that baseball found its way through. Hopefully we can get a replay and see what happened there. Just maybe it was a CNI single. Give me a replay. Cooper McMurray, who's hotter on the planet right now than Cooper McMurray, man? Leading the Auburn Tigers in SEC play in batting average. Good, that's up. Way to leave it up, Coop. I thought he was about to call that a strike. Coop in a 1-0 count with a runner on first. Bobby Pierce, like I said, man, I love his ABs. I love Bobby's ABs. He works the count, and he gets in hitters counts, and I love that. Coop lifts one down the left field line. It looks playable. The catch is made, and Bobby will stay at first. That'll be the first out of the inning in the third. Hey, get in the chat. Get in the chat. I want to hear from you guys. Get in the chat. How do you feel about Auburn baseball? SEC projected in NCAA tournament. They have Auburn in right now. I think Auburn is comfortably in right now as Bryson Ware swings and misses right there to make it a 0-1 count. I think Auburn is comfortably in the tournament. I think they are sitting at that 2 seed right now. Some people say 3 seed, but I think they're a 2 seed right now, man. The last couple of weeks have showed that they are catching their stride. This isn't the same team that we saw earlier in the year. Not even close. Not even close. Pitching staff, completely different. Bryson wearing an 0-2 hole right here. Let's see if he can climb out of this one. Probably not going to see a strike here. And they run a fastball in the outer half in the other box. Not even close. 1-2 count. Probably going to see an off-speed pitch here. 1-2 count. And threw a fastball, and Bryson rolls over on it, and they turn 2. That will get Ole Miss out of the inning. Threw a fastball down in the zone. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors. Middle of the third. The Auburn Tigers are up 3-0. How big would a sweep be here, folks? How big would a sweep be here? Be absolutely huge. It would be huge. If you can sweep Ole Miss and sweep next week, your opponent next week in Missouri, let's be honest, you should take care of business. At home, you should take care of business. And, man, if you sweep that series, if you sweep today and then you sweep next weekend, you're looking at a potential host site for back-to-back years at Plainsman Park, right? Yeah, I mean, I think you got to do something in the SEC tournament because there's so many teams this year that are right at that hosting line right there. But I think the way this Auburn team is playing right now, I don't think you're going to get the same results that you got last year in the SEC tournament, right? I think this lineup is better than last year's. I think right now the way you're getting Vail and Herberholtz and you're getting Will Cannon in the bullpen on the back end and Tanner Bauman and I think this is a much more complete Auburn team. So, and Drew Nelson has entered the game. Do we have any word on Christian Herberholtz? Oh, boy. Hopefully, Christian Herberholtz is not hurt. Hopefully, this is this is tough. Hopefully, we're up 3-0. This is our chance to sweep here. We're going to Drew Nelson, kind of saving Herberholtz. I'm trying to piece something together that would make sense of why Christian Herberholtz is not on the mound right now and it not be due to an injury. So trying to find anything, man. Trying to find anything. This is tough. This is not what you want to see. Hopefully, Christian Herberholtz is fine. But Drew Nelson comes in a 3-0 game, bottom third. Threw really well last weekend. Starts off with a strike there, a swing and a miss, up in the zone. What's up? Okay. Bye. I love y'all. Okay. And 0-2 count. Drew Nelson with the pitch. Slider. Misses outside. Way outside in the other box. That's okay. Good 0-2 waste pitch there. You really don't want to be competitive. Don't want to leave something in the zone that they can really barrel up 0-2. Now you go at him, and he hits a line drive to Case and Howell. Case and Howell underneath it, makes the catch. 1 away in the bottom of the third. just trying to find. If you see me looking down on my phone, I'm just trying to find something to do with Herbert Holtz, man. Drew Nelson in a 2-0 count misses there with the fastball up in the zone. Man, this is tough. This is so tough. Nice play from Caden Green there. Got the backhand throw to Coop. That's 2 away for the Auburn Tigers in the bottom of the third. Drew Nelson, man, can't say enough about the kid the past 2-3 weeks. Has absolutely found something and gotten it together. He's gotten it going. Caden Green, offensively this series, has lit it up and has been so damn good on the defensive side of things. Misses there on the 0-1 pitch. It's 1-1. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Drew Nelson in the game. One pitch. Fouled back into the screen. 1-2 count. Nelson's looking really good, man. He's looking really good. He looks much more crisp, throwing strikes, peppering the zone, not leaving anything out over the plate when he's ahead of the count. Really, really good stuff lately from Drew Nelson. And there's the pitch. Caden Green cannot get to that one. That is a base hit through the 34 hole out into right field. Bobby Pierce fields the baseball and gets it in. And Groff with a 2-out knock for the Ole Miss Rebels. And here's Drew Nelson with a runner on first. 2 outs. Comes set and delivers. And he did not go on the check swing. Jacob Gonzalez, 1 for 1 today. The highly touted shortstop for the Ole Miss Rebels. Looking to be a first-round top 10 draft pick in this upcoming MLB draft. And that ball is torched. Jacob Gonzalez got, Bobby Pierce at the wall. I thought he got all of that one. My goodness. It stayed in here. And that is the end of the third. 0 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Ole Miss Rebels. And we are going to the fourth. The Auburn Tigers are up 3-0. Oh, man. Man. Hopefully Herbie's okay. Hopefully Herbie is okay. Tough scene. Ike Irish steps into the box, top of the fourth, and he takes a strike. Little change up, 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. Another change up in the dirt, 1-1. Ike Irish runs into one. Deep fly ball, center field. What a catch by the Ole Miss center fielder. Up against the wall, zeroes in on it, and makes the grab. Ike trots off in frustration. He got all of that one, though. He barreled that one up to deep center. Just hit it to the wrong part of the field. 390. Went all of 390. Tough. Man, I hope Herbert Holtz is okay. Goodness, that hurts. Case and Howell in the box. 1-0 count. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Kaysen looks at it. 93-mile-an-hour fastball, knee high. 1-1 count. Kaysen has been on fire lately. The 1-1 pitch. Nice play from the third baseman. Gets up throwing, makes the play. Thought Kaysen had another base hit down that third baseline, but hell of a play from the Ole Miss third baseman. 2 away here in the top of the fourth. Can't be mad at that swing from Kaysen there, man. He's been locked in. He's been seeing it well. His at-bats this year have been much, much more improved than they were last year. He has been pretty damn solid at the plate for the Auburn Tigers. Caden Green steps in. The man has been blistering hot for the Auburn Tigers so far in this series. And the 1-0 pitch is on the way. Fouled away. Caden Green finds himself in a 1-1 count. 2 outs, nobody on, top 4. If anybody gets an update on Christian Herbert Holtz, please let me know. Good pitch. Outer half. 1-2. Come on, Caden. Battle here. Have a good AB. Work the count. Make something happen. And way to protect. Caden Green fights it off. This is what you want to see out of an 8-hole. All right, a guy that was hitting in the 9-hole. You want to see 5, 6, 7 pitch at bats, man, from a guy like Caden Green, and potentially get a base knock or draw a walk. Caden Green, no sir, that's out. Good, Caden, good. Great eye from Caden Green there. We got a 2-2 count. This is exactly what you want to see. Now you're going on the 6th pitch of the at-bat from your 8-hole, all right? Your guy that's playing second base. Yes, he doesn't have a lot of pop. Yes, he doesn't hit gap to gap. And that's ball 3. Now you're going on pitch number 7. Here we go. All right. Here we go. This is exactly what you want from Caden Green. All right. Yeah, he's not going to drive the ball and hit 20 home runs or whatever. But this is exactly what you ask out of a second baseman hitting in the 8-hole. And he chops one foul. Here you go. Going on pitch number 8. Full count, 2 outs, nobody on, top 4. The Auburn Tigers are up 3-0. And here's the pitch. And he drives that one back through the middle for a base hit. Caden Green with a 2-out knock. That is what a hell of an at-bat from Caden Green. I had to tweet that one out. One hell of an AB from Caden Green right there. That is exactly what you want to see from your second baseman, man. I mean, that so good. So good. Auburn Man says, you guys are the best Auburn podcast around. Man, I thank you. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you so much. We try to bring the content and just be straight up with you guys, all right, and gals. Okay, we want to be honest. We want to be fair also, and we love these players, and we're just diehards. We're just diehards, man. I watch every game. All right, baseball, basketball, football, softball as much as I can. Me and my wife, we watch gymnastics together. So I'm just a diehard, and I really, really love Auburn baseball. That is my go-to, my one love. And don't get me wrong, we all know that the state of Alabama is a football state, right? It always will be. My goodness, Alabama is putting it on Texas A&M 12-1. But and I love Auburn football and I love Auburn basketball. Man, Auburn baseball, it just it gets me. It gets me, and I love talking about it. So Nate LaRue in a 1-2 count. The kid from Mobile, Alabama. Love him, man. So good for us. No, that's out. Great eye. Great. He did not go. Okay, there we go. I'm about to say. What Dustin says, Caden's hot, boy. That's a fact, man. The dude has come so far since the beginning of the year, but like Caden is a second baseman, dude. Like he's so good defensively, and now he's starting to produce at the plate. And Nate LaRue flares one to second. That is caught, and that gets Ole Miss out of the inning. But if you have Nate LaRue getting a hit, maybe 2 hits a game, and then you have Caden getting a hit here and there, going 1 for 4, man, that is all you can ask out of your 8 and 9 hole hitters, okay? And people keep harping on Nate LaRue. Oh, he's not hitting the ball. Well, he is hitting the ball right now. He wasn't hitting the ball when he was in that stance earlier this year, but he is hitting the ball, right? He has come on the last 4 to 5 weeks in SEC play, and he's tearing the cover off the ball. He's seeing it much better. He's finding more barrels, and I think that's the reason you're starting to see a little more pop out of him. And I got to tell people all the time, Dustin, I tell you all the time, you go and look at the list of great catchers, okay? Yes, you have your Pudge Rodriguez's and your Yadier Molinas and all those great dudes, okay? I could go on and on at the catcher position. But majority of the time, you're not asking your catcher to go out and hit 300. If he does, guess what? That's great, okay? You look at Pudge, man, he hit 297 in his career. That is great. You want to know what that means? You got a Hall of Fame catcher, okay? If your catcher hits 300, you have a Hall of Fame catcher. Period. Look at Yadier Molina, man. Yadier Molina, what did he hit career average-wise? Probably 270, 280, okay? That's fantastic for a catcher. Fantastic. You love to see it. That means your team's going to be really, really good, all right? Because you have a Hall of Fame catcher behind the plate. But you look at a guy like Sean Murphy for the Braves, having a great year this year. I think he has become a way better hitter in Atlanta than he was in Oakland, okay? Playing for a better franchise, playing for a better team, playing for a better team in a better ballpark, you could say. And in Oakland, man, the dude hit like 230, 240. Like, he'd run into a couple jacks here and there, but it really wasn't anything special. The dude's known for his defense, his arm, his blocking behind the plate, the way he receives the baseball. That is going to be a base hit for the Ole Miss Rebels. Knocks Cole's glove off there. Caden does going for that ball up the middle, and that is a leadoff single for the Ole Miss Rebels. If you find anything about Herbie, let me know. Whew, man. Oh, man. I just, please be okay. Christian Herbert, man, please be okay. I would hate for this team to go through that with losing a guy like Herbie at this point in the season after it looks like you figured everything out. You're rolling. You're starting to really beat the piss out of people. And then this happens. It's tough. Drew misses with that slider. Got a 1-1 count. Runner on first. Leadoff single for the Ole Miss Rebels. Bottom four. Auburn up 3-0. Calvin Harris, the catcher, bats fourth for the Ole Miss Rebels. And Drew, he went upstairs on that one. Love that. Gas him up, big fella. 1-2 pitch. Runner on first. Drew Nelson looks in, comes set, and here's the pitch. And he misses off speed high. 2-2 count. Runner on first. Nobody out. Harris gets in the box. Here comes Drew Nelson. Comes set and delivers the pitch and gets him up in the zone. Puts it in the eyes. Gasses him up. That is one away for the Auburn Tigers with a runner on first. Drew Nelson. He's found something, people. He has found something. 12 has found something. I really hope, like Dustin just texted me and said that hopefully it was a precaution thing for Herbert Holtz, that you look at yourself in a sweep right here. You're up 3-0, and you don't want to just keep throwing a guy. That's the only thing I can really think of right now is without me going straight to injury. So, I don't know. Good pitch. Nice off speed. Stayed away right there. Soft and away, man. Soft and away. Drew Nelson. Live and die there. Soft and away. The 1-1 pitch. Drew Nelson comes set. Looks the runner at first. And here's the pitch. The fastball upstairs. Fly ball. Shallow right center. Caden Green goes out and gets it. Flips it to second to Cole Foster. The runner makes his way back to first. That is 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. Runner on first. Drew Nelson, after giving up a leadoff single, has found himself stranding that runner at first on back-to-back outs. Got the strikeout, and now the pop-up to right center field. Caden Green went out there and got it. And now you find yourself with Anthony Calarco, the first baseman for the Ole Miss Rebels. Touched up some balls yesterday for Ole Miss in the 2 games that we got to see. See what he can do here. There's the pitch. Fastball, 89, 88, 89. Fouled away, 0-1 count. Pick over to first. Drew Nelson comes set, and here's the pitch. And he misses up and away. 1-1 count. Slider misses away. Going to a 2-1 count. Comes set, and here's the 2-1. Great play from Coop to get out of the inning. Let's go. Smothered it over there. The Auburn Tigers are coming up. 0 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Ole Miss Rebels, and we are headed to the 5th. The Auburn Tigers are due up. Top of the 5th. Ole Miss sends their starter back out, the freshman, at 72 pitches right now, doing his job for the Ole Miss Rebels. Chris Stanfield at the plate to lead it off for the Auburn Tigers. And gets the off speed. 0-1. Nice pitch there. The 0-1 pitch. Up and in on Stanfield. 1-1 count. Stanfield the other way. Great play from the Ole Miss first baseman, but Stanfield is going to beat it out just too quick down the line. The ball gets away, but Stanfield takes the shin brace off up the line and retreats back to first. So we got a leadoff hit for the Auburn Tigers, and Cole Foster due up. Man, has been blistering hot for the Auburn Tigers. 3 home runs in the series for Mr. Cole Foster. Top 5, runner on first. Cole Foster steps in the box. Pitcher comes set, looks at the runner, pick to first, and Stanfield's back pretty easy. Now, Cole Foster just looks like a shortstop, right? Got the pants down, got the stash, just got the clean cut look. Looks like a guy that is a shortstop. I mean, he's just got that look, got the tape. He looks every bit of a shortstop. And here's the pitch, and he misses away. Went soft away there, a little off-speed action to Cole Foster. Doubt he sees another fastball for a strike, but we'll see. We'll see. 1-0 count. Comes set, and here's the pitch. Went soft in, 2-0. Cole leans. Been putting together some really, really solid ABs right here. 7, the veteran that he is. 2-0 pitch, and misses away. Fastball away. Cole spits on it, 3-0. And the 3-0 pitch coming at you. And he delivers for a strike, 3-1. You knew what you were getting right there. You had the stop sign on, take sign, whatever you want to call it. Cole wasn't swinging there. But now you're in a 3-1 count. You're in a hitter's count. All right, you swing out of your freaking shoes. Cole Foster. And 3-1 pitch is on its way. And he misses up for ball 4. Got runners on first and second. Nobody out. The Ole Miss freshman looks to be struggling a little bit. Pitch count is at 80 right now in the 5th. And guess what? You got the heart of the Auburn Tigers lineup up with Bobby freaking Barrels. So let's see what you can do right here. Bobby Barrels, usually the clutchest one of them all. So hitting 373, 5 bumps on the year, 23 ribbies, 1 for 2 today, and hitting third in the lineup. Bobby Barrels is him. Ole Miss looks like they are going to actually go to the pen and get into this bullpen, which looks to be really, really bad, all right, on paper. And even in this series, it looks to be really, really bad because Auburn absolutely touched them up yesterday. Put up a lot, all right? They put up 16 in game 1, 16 in game 1, 8 in game 2. So that's 24 runs in 2 games. And it felt like Ole Miss was using guy after guy yesterday. So got to be thin in the bullpen department for the Ole Miss Rebels. Let me go get me something to drink real quick, chat, and I will be right back. Thank you for listening. We will be right back. Ole Miss just went to the pen, so I'm going to go get me something to drink and take me 20 seconds. We're back, baby. Don't miss any action. $29 subscribers away from 300. That is awesome for us and the growth of our podcast, me and Dustin. And guys, let me tell you something. Dustin does a fantastic job of anything I ask from Dustin, man. He always comes through. And when I started this thing, that's really what I was just hoping to find in somebody who wanted to work with me. And look, I'll be honest with you. I had a couple people ask me, and I was like, like I don't know because I didn't see something. All right. But with Dustin, man, I saw something and I knew Dustin was going to be a grinder. And when I say a grinder, I knew Dustin was going to be one of those guys when I called upon him and said, "Hey man, like let's record tonight, like let's do a show tonight." And Dustin would be like, "Yeah, man, absolutely. Like I'm here." That's what I needed. And all the info that he plugs into the show, it's hard work. It takes time, man, and I really appreciate the job that he does. So shout out to Dustin, man, and everything he does for this show. Bobby laying him a bunt. What a bunt from Bobby Pierce. He's going to beat that out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What a bunt. What a bunt. Let's go. Had to tweet it out. Chat. Hell of a bunt. Cooper McMurray, exactly who you want at the plate. All right. Bases loaded. Top 5. Nobody out. Coop, do something. Oh! Coop! Coop! Grand slam! Grand slam! Let's go! Bang! Cooper! Cooper McMurray, grand slam. The Auburn Tigers are in the lead, 7-0. Top 5, no outs. They've taken a stranglehold on this series. Looking for the sweep, baby. I'm pumped. War Damn Eagle. Woo! Now you got Bryson Ware. The show don't stop. All right, you got Bryson Ware. The show don't stop. It keeps rolling. This lineup is nasty. You got a dude hitting 349 and 19 bombs right after Cooper McMurray. This lineup is filth. Come on, Bryson. 0-2 count. Let it foul it off. Let it foul it off. Keep fighting. The 0-2 pitch. That's up. Good, good. I thought he wanted to call that one. We got a 1-2 count. Come on, Bryson. Make something happen. Yes, sir. That's a base hit. Bryson Ware down on the count, fights a pitch off, takes a pitch up in the zone, and drives the ball through the 5-6 hole. Hell of an AB from Bryson Ware. This team's hitting, and they don't stop hitting, and they're going to keep coming at you because this lineup is absolutely filthy. It's nasty. And you're facing a weak, thin Ole Miss bullpen that's struggling. And here's Ike Irish. Oh, yeah, by the way, you got, after Bryson Ware, you probably got the freshman of the year in the country, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Some others might disagree, but this is the best freshman in college baseball. The dude's phenomenal. He's phenomenal. Hitting 361 as a true freshman. 4 bombs, 45 ribbies. He's unbelievable. Whew, man, that Gabe Gross can find them. I mean, he just gets hitters, bro. He gets hitters. Guys that rake. Guys that don't stop. Man, can't even drink my damn Coke right. Good take. Good take. Whew. Come on, Ike. 2-1. Still nobody out in the fifth. Runner on first. Bryson Ware with the big base hit through the 56 hole. And here's the pitch. Soft away. 3-1. Look, man, this guy, he's struggling. All right. He's struggling. Got to throw a fastball. Frustration fastball. Here it comes. Frustration fastball. And that's a base hit for Ike Irish. Told you, 3-1 count. You're going to see a fastball. When a guy's struggling, you're going to see a fastball. Frustration fastball. Bang. All right. Guy sitting there going, man, I can't throw a strike. Well, guess what? You're going to see a little puff fastball. All right. Thigh high. Right down the I don't want to say that word, but you know what I mean. And here comes Bianco out to make another change. He points to the pin. Get him out of here. All right. The Auburn Tigers up 7-0. Top 5. Runners on first and second. And they are deep diving into the Ole Miss bullpen. Bring them out. Bring them out. So what have you guys been up to, chat? How's the Saturday been? Let's start there. How's the Saturday been? Dustin. Yeah, Chad, how's the Saturday been? How have we been doing? I hope vibes are immaculate. I hope they're through the roof. I hope everybody's having a great day, just like I am. I'll tell you how my Saturday's been. I'm laughing at Dustin at this tweet. He just tweeted at me. But I woke up this morning, and me and the wife, we just got brand new furniture and everything and kind of like remodeled the inside of our home and everything. So we move a dining room table outside because another couple, we put it on Facebook Marketplace and they were like, hey, yeah, we want it. And we're like, all right, so we'll take it outside. They come get it. So after that, I was like, man, I kind of want a pedicure. And my wife was like, well, okay, well, me and mom are actually going to go get one today for Mother's Day. So if you just want to tag along, come on. And I was like, all right, I want me one of them pedicures. And so, man, I went and got a pedicure and I almost fell asleep in the chair. All right. They put that little massage machine on my back and everything. And that lady was getting at my feet, man. And I mean, it just felt so good. My feet in that boiling water, man, and that gel they put on me. Oh, I mean, dude, you talking about relaxation. All right. At 11 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I mean, it was glorious. It was glorious. I love it. And got to go eat lunch with the wife and the mother-in-law and everything. And they're asleep in Oxford. They're asleep. They've given up. They're done. Drinking White Claws. What are you doing? There's a high noon. Be better. All right. Be better. About to be eating dirt because you're about to get swept. What's about to be going on? Hey, Dustin, that looks like a strike to me, dog. Oh, there's another hit. We're coming out. Bryson, he's running home. The ball is offline, cut off from the Ole Miss third baseman, and it is 8-0. My goodness. Case and Howe. Somebody put the fire extinguisher on him. My goodness, he's on fire. 5, the general, strikes again. the General. Caden Green takes a fastball. Strike one. The Auburn Tigers up 8-0. Let's go ahead and cut them. Get out of here. All right. Let's play 7. Get out of here. Get back to Auburn. Rest. Have an off day tomorrow. And that one is in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher, but Ike stays put. We have runners at first and second in a 1-1 count to Caden Green in the 8 hole. The 1-1 pitch comes set, and here's the pitch. Caden hits a laser to center, but he runs it down. Not mad at all with that swing. All right? Not mad at all. Caden is seeing it. He is seeing it. Let's see what Dustin says here. Doctor office called me Friday and said my meds were ready at the pharmacy. I show up after work and they say nothing was called in for me. Doc was closed. So struggle till Monday, I guess. Boy, oh boy. That's not a strike. Come on now. That ball's out. That ball is out. If you're going to call that a strike, call it when we go out there, man. You ain't called that all day. You ain't called that all day. Come on now. Just because it's 8-0. He misses with the changeup in the dirt right there. 1-1 count. Man, that's bad, dude. These dudes in Oxford have been really sketchy this series. That ball just looked out, man. I know it's 8-0, but God, this is down again. 2-1 count to Nate. And I feel like, with Nate, when Nate watches a ball in the outer half, I feel like he knows with him being a catcher, he's like, all right, that's a ball. And then when you call it on him, he got that one blown by him at 92. But then when you call it on Nate kind of looks back. Like when he looks back, he's like, all right, well, now I expect to get that. All right. Because we just threw that pitch last inning and you didn't give it to me. But now I expect to get that. 2-2 count. And he misses down and away. 3-2. 3-2. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Nate LaRue steps in the box. Pitcher comes set. Looks at Ike at 2B, and the pitch is on the way. And he blows it by Nate. 2 away. Dustin, me and that doctor would be having a conversation. A real good conversation. All right? Because that is tough, my man. That is tough. Chris Stanfield stepping in. 2 outs. Need a 2-out knock here. And the ball's in the dirt. The 1-0 pitch. Pitcher comes set. And here's the pitch. Oh, off speed. Nice little change piece. Belt high, and Stanfield stares at it. 1-1 count. And here's the pitch. And he misses down and away. 2-1. Feel like you're going to get a fastball here. Feel like you're going to get a fastball. Probably knee high. All right. 2-1 pitch. There it is. 92-mile-an-hour fastball, knee high. 2-2 count. Now look for the off speed. I don't think he's going to run fastball right back by you. Not to Stanfield. I think he's going to go off speed here. And he went fastball, and Stanfield eats the first baseman alive. And Auburn is going to try to score Ike. That is a hose to the plate, but Ike scores, and it is 9-0. What a great piece of hitting. What a great piece of hitting from Chris Stanfield. Way to go the other way, kid. Hit it where it's pitched. Hit it where it's pitched. He tried to run the fastball right by Stanfield. Look, you just threw a fastball at him, okay? It's 2-2. You have to be really, really good to sneak another one by a guy like Chris Stanfield. And then where you throw the pitch is huge, because if you go on his hands, you might be able to get him. But if you leave it middle away over the plate to a guy like Chris Stanfield, who is already so good at hitting the ball the other way, bad pitch. Bad pitch. Bad pitch. Bad. Not going to get it done. You're not going to be successful there. 0-1 count to Cole Foster, who is absolutely scorching hot. That is not a strike. Good. He did not call it. 1-1. Hitting .332 on the year, 10 bombs, 40 ribbies, 1 for 2 today with a solo home run and a walk with 2 runs. And he misses upstairs with the fastball, 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's on its way. And he misses the off speed, up in the zone, 3-1. Oh, Cole! Cole! Get out, ball! Get out, ball! Oh, what a play. That's 2 great plays from the Ole Miss center fielder. 2 great plays from him. Man. Man. 9-0. Woo! The Auburn Tigers have taken hold on. The Auburn Tigers have taken a commanding lead, as I was going to say, and look to sweep the Ole Miss Rebels. How huge would this be, man? I mean, hey, Zach Crotchfeld's in the game. Look at here. Look at here. How good is Butch Thompson? Jay Corn. Jay Corn, what's up, Jay? Lakers in 7. Oh, man. Oh, man, he's got them going. Jay, they going back to the finals, brother? Are they going back to the finals? Some people are saying that LeBron can't get it done against the Nuggets, buddy. I just – I'll tell you something about LeBron James, okay? What he says off the basketball court, I don't care to hear it. Okay. I literally don't care to hear it. Like, I don't want to hear all the political stuff and all that. I just don't. That's not me. Okay. I watch sports to get away from everyday life, right? And that ball's hit well down the right field line. Bobby gets to it pretty easily to make the out, but I watch sports to get away from everyday life, right? And I've watched LeBron James play basketball since I was 12 years old. He was in high school at St. Vincent St. Mary's. The dude is my era's Michael Jordan, okay? He just is. He's the best player in our era, all right? And anytime he goes into a series, I think he can win it because he's that good. And now he has Anthony Davis, who could be one of the all-time greats as a big man. And I'll tell you one thing with the Lakers this year, man. The one thing with the Lakers, Jay says, I just watch the games, don't care to listen to what they have to say pre-post game. It's 100% fact, Jay. One thing I'll say with the Lakers this year is LeBron has some guys that can get a bucket without him having to maneuver the offense. And he can go to the bench for 5 to 6 minutes and sit down and it just not completely fall apart like it did with earlier in the Lakers, but like in Cleveland, man, like he went to the bench in Cleveland and it was complete disaster. Okay, complete and utter disaster when he went to the bench in Cleveland. And now you have a D'Lo, you have an Austin Reeves. You have the whole roster basically because they all can score. I mean, you've even got Lonnie Walker out there, right? They can all get a bucket. They're all really, really talented on the offensive end. And so, look, the Nuggets are good, but I think this is a bad matchup for the Nuggets. I think it's bad. I'll be honest with you. If I was the Nuggets, I would have rather played Golden State. And when I mean, people are going to say, oh, what, you would rather play Golden State? Look, Golden State doesn't have a legitimate big man that can compete with the Joker. All right. The Lakers do. The Lakers do. The Joker isn't going to be able to get down there and bully Anthony Davis. It's not going to happen, man. I'm telling you, I would have rather, if I was the Nuggets, I would have rather played the Warriors. Yeah, Jay. I mean, it's beyond me, man. Like, what he did with that roster was unbelievable. And the people doubted the Lakers, man. And that's what's crazy is, like, I told a guy playing Xbox last night, he was like, the Lakers are about to get trashed in the Western Conference Finals. And I was like, there's no way that you can walk into a series with a team that has LeBron James and then Anthony Davis on it and say they're about to get trashed in any series. No shot. No shot you can say that. Zero shot. And I just honestly feel like people can call me crazy, man. I just feel like the Nuggets would have rather played Golden State because Kevon Looney is not that guy that can get down there and bang with the Joker. But guess what? AD is going to give him problems. All right. He's not going to be able to run through AD like he did Ayton and the Suns. And it's just going to be a difficult matchup, man. You're going to have Jamal Murray on. You're going to have KCP on. KCP can't go back to Lakers KCP when he was, vanishing some games and only giving you 2 points and stuff like that. Like, it just can't happen, man. You're going to have the guys. Aaron Gordon is going to have to be consistent this series. And I just think it's a bad matchup for the Nuggets. I really do. Bobby Pierce finds himself down 0-2. Top 6, nobody on, nobody out. Auburn up 9-0 over the Ole Miss Rebels. And Cole with the chopper. I said Cole. Bobby with the chopper. Cooper McMurray back up to the plate, hitting 303 on the year, 13 bombs, 44 ribbies, and that fastball is up in the zone. Here's the 1-0 pitch. A little off speed. Went soft right there. 1-1 count. Sure would like to get another one and hold them so we can get out of here in the 7th. And that ball misses up and away. 2-1 count. And here's the pitch. Woo-hoo! Coop swung out of his shoes right there. 2-2 count. He missed it, unfortunately. He missed it. And here's the pitch. And he lays off. Change up in the dirt. Looked like a change up. 3-2 pitch. 1 out. Nobody on. And here's the pitch. Coop flies one out to left center at the track. And the Ole Miss center fielder makes the grab. 2-away, top 6, nobody on. 9-0 Auburn. Bryson almost got that one. And Bryson Q-tips one. 0-2 count. 0-2 count. 2 outs, nobody on. Top 6. Bryson fouls off another one. Dustin, they wouldn't let me. I had to approve. I just got a message on YouTube. Good take right there from Bryson. 1-2 count. I just got a message on YouTube. Dustin used. They call that a Bronx strike BS. So apparently that they didn't want to put that in the chat or whatever. So, but yeah, man, that call was bad. And Bryson pops this one up. He missed it. He knew it off the bat, and Gonzalez makes the play at short for the Ole Miss Rebels. So 9-0 Auburn. Auburn has 12 hits, 0 errors. Ole Miss 0 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors, and we are headed to the bottom of the 6th. Zach Crotchfeld back on the mound for the Auburn Tigers. So the D1 baseball has Auburn as a 3 seed, all right? I'm sorry, they're a 2 seed. They sweep next week, and then they make something shake in the SEC tournament. There might be a damn host. Come on, Zach. There it is. Atta boy. Way to do a job. Gets a fly ball out to left field. Chris Stanfield under it for the catch. 1 away. Bottom 6. And, oh my goodness. Get you some pine tar, kid. I mean, he let Smooth go with that one. Crotchfeld throwing that gas. Yeah, you gonna need it, because Crotchfeld throwing that gas. The 0-1. Here it is. Dang, Crotchfeld blowing it by him. 93. 0-2. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Let's talk about it, man. I want to hear how we feel about this baseball team. Let's go. Man, fly the questions off in the comments. I want to hear it. I am ready to hear it. And the 0-2 pitch, he fights it off. And here comes Crotchfeld, 0-2. Little off speed, and that's going to bleed through. Cole kind of looked at Caden and was like, didn't know whether to lay out for it or not. Heck of an AB from Gonzalez there. I guess kid's going to be a top 10 draft pick, I guess. First rounder for sure. So you're getting to see a guy that is well polished and getting ready to go to that next level. Kemp Alderman, the right fielder for the Ole Miss Rebels. 373, 19 bombs, and 60 ribbies on the year. And Crotchfeld blows the fastball by him at 92 miles an hour. And here's the 0-1. And we get a pop-up on the infield. Caden Green going back. He waves everybody off, and he makes the grab. That is 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on first, and the Auburn Tigers are in prime position right here to go into the 7th, looking for 1 run to get a cut job. Lefty on lefty. The catcher for Ole Miss is in the box, and Crotchfeld delivers. The ball is fouled away, 92 miles an hour. And the pitch. Oh, give him the hook. Oh. Buckled him. 0-2 Crotchfeld. Big pitch here. And he lays off the high heat at 96. Crotchfeld can run it up there. Dude's hellacious on the bump. He's found something now. You're not getting the same puppy Crotchfeld that we saw at the beginning of the year. And what I mean by puppy is a young cat. All right. Here comes Crotchfeld. 1-2 pitch. And it's delivered. And you're going to get a ground ball to Cole. And he flips to Caden for the force. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 6th. Auburn 9, Ole Miss nothing. Auburn with 12 hits, 0 errors. Ole Miss with 4 hits and 2 errors. Would love a run here. Would love a run. Would love a cut job in the 7th. And for us Auburn fans to enjoy the rest of our Saturday with a series sweep over the Ole Miss Rebels. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, and we'll see how this 7th inning shakes out. Give me 30 seconds. Hey, there is that Herbert Holtz? Is he goofing? Ike Irish. Oh, what do we got here? Let's see. Heath, if we win out, I don't think we can be denied hosting a regional. If we don't sweep Mizzou, I fear we don't host. I may be wrong. No, I completely agree, Heath. Completely agree. Um, we, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and mark this as a win, right? You sweep Ole Miss, you should sweep Ole Miss, especially if nothing is wrong with Christian Herbert, right? We just got a little flash of him in the dugout, and he looked good. I know when I look for body language and somebody who has had a serious injury to their elbow or their arm or whatever, I don't expect spirits to be that high. And he looked like he was having fun. He looked like he was, playing around with his teammates and everything. So I think that's a positive. Hopefully it's something really minor. But if you sweep Missouri and then you get into the SEC tournament and you do damage there, man, it's going to be really hard to keep Auburn from hosting. Now, if you drop a game against Missouri, you're more than likely dead of hosting. Unless you get into the SEC tournament and run to the championship. Okay. But I just don't think Missouri can handle what Auburn's about to hit them at Plainsman Park next week. I just don't. I don't think Missouri's a good baseball team. They look good early because they swept Tennessee, but we all know what happens early on in the SEC year. But we got swept by Arkansas. All right, we weren't healthy. We weren't good at the time. Ike Irish puts a charge into one. Get out of here, ball. Let's go, Ike Irish, baby. Woo! Let's call him and get out of here. My goodness, Ike Irish the other way. The best freshman in college baseball, man. The best freshman in college baseball. I got to tweet it out. But yeah, I just don't think, Heath, I don't think Missouri can handle what we're about to hit them with. The way Tommy Vale's throwing the baseball right now, I mean, it's just, you got Chase Alsop, right? Who we found out yesterday that he's been messing with some different grips on a couple of pitches, and he's been finding more success in the strike zone. Talked to Lindsey Crosby for a little bit of time about how Chase has been having success the past couple of weeks. And they've been maneuvering things around with grips on his slider and a couple of other pitches. So you have a guy like Chase who's now giving you 4 innings, and it really kind of I'm not going to say it replaces Joseph Gonzalez because nothing replaces that, but it plugs in there, man, where you had a hole, right? You had a hole with having to bring in Will Cannon to start a game 1. You had a hole with Tanner Bauman there for a little while having to come in and start, and it was really messing things up with this bullpen. And me and Dustin kept trying to tell a lot of people, like, everybody's like, man, the Auburn bullpen, they're terrible. Well, here's the deal. You had a guy that might be one of the first bad swings from Case and Howell that I've seen in an extended period of time. He chased one that was about 3 feet above his eyes, and the general has been locked in. But we're in a 3-2 count here in the top of the 7th, 10-0 Auburn. you were having to take a guy like Tanner Bauman out of his middle relief role and put him as a starter, and that was making you run Will Cannon out there in that role. And then the deeper you got into your bullpen, you were having to go to absolute babies, okay? You were having to go the key shot route and things like that, man. Like, good take there from the general. He draws a walk with runner on first now, nobody out in the top of the seventh. Auburn looking to add more. Hopefully we can get a cut job here in the bottom half of this inning. But, man, you were having to go to guys that just weren't ready to be in Fayetteville to pitch in a 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, right? You weren't ready for that. And now with Chase finding something, you've plugged that. And look, I'm not saying that Chase Alsop's going to go out here and he's going to throw gym after gym and we're going to go to Omaha and win the College World Series. I'm not saying that. But it has helped for what he is. Because now it's helped for what he has given you, because now on Friday nights in game 1, you can run Chase Alsop out there and he's going to give you 4 innings of, like the other night against LSU, he gave up 2 runs. Gave up 2 runs against the best pitcher in the country. Gave up 2 runs, all right? Against the best lineup in the country. And so you expect your offense to explode for more than that, and that's all you're going to ask. So Chase also gives you that, and then you have a Tanner Bauman come in, and then you have a Will Cannon or a John Armstrong or whoever, a Zach Crotchfeld, whoever. And then you go into Saturday with Tommy Vail, and if he's giving you 7, 8 innings every time he goes out now, you're saving arms. And we all know that Auburn was running out of arms on Sundays. You were dead on Sundays. You had nobody. And I'll tell you another thing, like I mentioned earlier, is Drew Nelson has found something. Zach Crotchfeld has found something. They've both grown up from when this season started. They're night and day difference. All right. You look at their command. Their command is different. They're throwing strikes. They're throwing strikes with velocity on those strikes. That is a big thing, man. Look at that. Look at that panned view of the right field section in Swayze at Ole Miss. That's bad, man. Good cut from Caden. Not mad about it. He's been hot this weekend. You swing at that. But that's bad for Ole Miss, especially coming off a national championship. You're this bad in SEC play, not competitive. You're not filling up your ballpark. It's embarrassing. 2-2 pitch, runner on first, nobody out. And Caden Kays. It's okay. I'll take that from Caden. You want to know why? You stayed out the double play and you've been on fire all weekend. I'm not mad about it. Not mad about it one bit. But, man, look, everybody's going to come in here and say, oh, you're a homer. You know, like you just love Auburn. And you're going to make the trip to Hoover. I'm going to try, Heath. I'm going to try, man. I have a high school football camp on that weekend. Hopefully the weather down here allows it to happen, but it is for high school kids in the South in Alabama to get really noticed. And I'm going there to do interviews, putting them on TikTok to get these kids' names out and available to these college coaches. I like doing stuff like that. You know, it's just for a couple hours on a Saturday, and hopefully if Auburn is still in it by then, I can get up there. And Nate LaRue hits one to short. Gonzalez flips it. They get the out at second. Nate beats it at first. But yeah, man, I would love to get up to Hoover. I know I definitely have the vacation time to go during the week. Would love to do that. But I really want to save my vacation time because I think Auburn can go to Omaha. I do. And I know I get people saying, you know, oh, Your orange and blue goggles. Yes, I wear orange and blue goggles, but I said it last year too. I said the team last year could go to Omaha. All they needed was Carson Skipper to get right in that middle relief. And it happened. Carson Skipper got right. And Auburn could hit last year. And this year, they can hit even better. Their lineup is extended this year. Their lineup from top to bottom is 10 times better than it was last year. And now that your pitching has found something, I just think this team, look, I damn sure wouldn't want Auburn coming to my regional. If I'm Connecticut right now and UVA, I'm shaking in my boots. I am terrified because I do not want to see Auburn in my regional, period. And if you sit here and say you do want to see that in your regional, you are drunk. All right. You are drunk because there is no way I would want to see this lineup anywhere near my baseball stadium. No, not a shot. Dude, when I seen Chris Stanfield, and I was like, okay, he's coming to Auburn. Let me check this guy out. So I checked his little highlights out, and I said, man, this guy's going to play. This guy's going to play quick, too. And he just drew a walk there, and he takes some of the best ABs. And I know he had a little extensive stretch, like a little extended stretch as a true freshman. And he slumped here and there, and he had a couple bad games, right? But when I watched him, he popped, okay? When I watched his highlights coming out of high school, he popped. And the speed in the outfield, his at-bats that he took, the way he worked the count, his pop is insane, dude. Like, this is what's crazy. You look at a guy like Stanfield, and you're like, okay, well, he's an average hitter, not going to really drive the ball, but he can. Like, he can hit the ball with pop. And really and truly, the biggest thing this year is how he can just take a bag and completely change the game around. He won the Mississippi State series when he tagged from first to second on that bunt from Cole behind the plate. One of the best baseball plays I've seen in a long time. And it saved the series because he ended up coming around to score. And you win that game in a one-run game. He's a guy who can steal bags. He can get from first to third on a single in the outfield. He's just a different player, man. He is so good at what he does. And I know he's had some blunders out in the outfield. Everybody's like, oh, get Stanfield off the field. And I'm like, no, you don't get Stanfield off the field. You don't. He's too good. He can change the game at any minute. And, I want to talk about this, man, is like when people say get him off the field, what are you talking about? I just want to know that. What are you talking about? Like when you say, hey, get Nate LaRue off the field. For what? Where's he going? Who are you going to put in there behind him? He's one of the best catchers in the country. What are you doing? No, don't get him off the field. Look, this is baseball, man. This is college baseball. Kids are going to have blunders at some point, okay? Look at Gonzalez, the shortstop from Ole Miss, all right? He's made an error or two in his time at Ole Miss. You might not believe it because he's supposed to be a top 10 draft pick, but he has. And the same people at Ole Miss, get him off the field. It's just crazy, dude. Like, you're going to make errors. You're going to have a blunder. Could you imagine people looking at Butch Thompson saying, get Bryson Ware off the field? He made 2 errors the other night. Get him off the field. Why? Dude's got 19 bombs and 50 ribbies. No, he's hitting 350. Man, that Cole Foster is on fire. You hear me? That's a hit. That'll bring one in. It's 11-0 Auburn. A 2-out base knock for Cole Foster. The Auburn Tigers are on fire. Bobby Barrels steps into the box. Man, I love the chat. We get the chat going. It is awesome. Bobby takes a fastball in the outer half. And there's a base knock. $12-0 Auburn. Man, this Auburn team can hit, man. This Auburn team can hit. Look at Coop. Oh, snagged by the 3B. Dang. Good swing, though, man. Auburn bangs out 15 hits, 12 runs, no errors. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. We're looking to cut Ole Miss 2 out of 3 games, man. Man, Devontae. Oh man, that's one of my favorite follows on Twitter, man. That Devontae Brown, that dude. He lets the people know, man. He gives it to them straight up, and that dude loves this country, and I respect him because he fought for this country, and I love his takes. I really do. It's a good Auburn man right there. That dude, he'll let you know straight up. He'll let you know straight up, and anybody that fights for this country, gives their life for this country, the ultimate sacrifice, you know, you got my damn respect. I tip my cap to you because I know it wasn't meant for me, and these cats are going over there every day and leaving their loved ones and everything like that, and you just feel like there's a lot of disrespect in the country today to the people that do that. But he's a good one. He's a good one. So if you don't follow him, go over there and check him out on Twitter. He's a good follow. Follows all the Auburn sports too. So he's a good guy. Let's finish this thing out here in the bottom of the 7th. Zach starts it off with a strike. You love to see that, man. Crotchfeld, he has come on, man. He is going to be so special. Can I make a quick hot take real quick, chat? All right. Look, all I see is through orange and blue goggles. Okay. That's a shot in the gap there. But Ole Miss needs 3 runs, so I'm not really worried about it. Zach really, the first hard contact that he's really given up, right? But I'm going to make a hot take here. And I'm going to make a hot take, and I am going to say that Drew Nelson and Zach Crotchfeld will lead the Auburn Tigers to a College World Series final appearance. That's my hot take. I didn't say they were going to win it. All right. But Zach Crotchfeld and Drew Nelson will lead the Auburn Tigers to a College World Series final appearance. I believe that. I think they're that good. I think their potential, their ceiling is that good. The way Auburn recruits, somehow, some way, with the limitations that Auburn has in the scholarship department, and Butch and Gabe and the rest of this staff just keeps pulling it off. My goodness, how do you sit there and look at that? And as Zach Crotchfeld said, don't mess with me. I'm a dog. Zach said, don't mess with me. He said that is right there. Mm. The 1-0 pitch is on the way. That's right, Dustin. You're correct, man. Recruiting is only getting better with On to Victory. And if you're not subscribed to On to Victory, go check it out now. Help these athletes, help Auburn University, and the success that is coming in all three major sports. Sorry, guys. I was trying to figure out something on Christian Herberholz. And Zach misses down with the 1-2 pitch. We got a 2-2 count. One out, runner on second. Dude, why does Zach misses down 3-2 full up count? Why does okay, so here's my thing, like YouTube, they flag a comment. Like Dustin literally comments a broom and they flag it for a sweep. Like I just had to approve his comment for it to pop up on the feed. I get a notification sent to my phone and it's like a flagged comment. And I look at the comment and Dustin comments a sweep, a broom. And I don't get that, man. It's really weird. He flagged a comment for him saying BS. Like, I don't know. Zach with the walk. Got runners on first and second. A home run will keep this game going for the Ole Miss Rebels. A home run will keep this game going. Got runners on first and second. One out. Bottom of the seventh. The Auburn Tigers are up 12-0. Let's see what Zach Crotchfeld can do here. And he misses down. And Nate's coming out to holler at him. Nate LaRue is coming out to have a little word with Zach. Calm down, kid. We're up 12. We're beating the piss out of them. Runners on first and second. You're good. Throw strikes. Let's don't play another inning. Come on. Come on, kid. Come on, 7-7. Oh, there's Coach Rock. Hey. He's like, calm down, kid. Settle down. Just throw strikes. Throw it in there. See how far they can hit it. Like, come on. Shit, I'm ready to go home. It's like the wife's probably making lasagna tonight. I'm ready to get back to Auburn. And here comes Mr. Crotchfeld. He is set, and here's the pitch. And that ball is driven into left center field. And Stanfield on his horse, and that ball finds the gap. Stanfield misplays it off the wall. Case and Howell throws it in, and Ole Miss is cooking. Oh, boy, 2-run score. And that is a stand-up double. So now a base hit keeps this game alive. Not really what you wanted to see. I'm going to. Is that Hayden? I glanced up. Is Hayden Murphy coming out the pen? I'm pretty sure. Zach had a good day. He missed on a couple pitches, but that's going to happen. All right. He had a good day. Elon, man. Look, you got to give me an edit button. You got to give me an edit button, dog. I shouldn't have to subscribe to Twitter Blue and pay you money for me to edit a tweet. I miss the I in Irish. All right, I should be able to go in and put the I in Irish. All right, you missed the second I, and you should be able to go in for free and say, hey, I want to edit the tweet because I was typing. I'm on a live stream. I'm trying to get to the guest chat and everything. Like, man, come on, man. And you can't because he wants you to pay like $8 or whatever it is now, or $12 a month for Twitter Blue. And everybody's like, oh, well, why don't you just pay the $12? I don't want to pay $12 to Twitter Blue. I already paid $10 a month for ESPN Plus, and it takes 365 days to find a game on here because it's just covered up in a bunch of nonsense like men's beach volleyball. Like, I don't want to watch men's beach volleyball. All right? or look, I love soccer, but I couldn't care less about Inter and Sassuolo soccer. So when I pull up ESPN Plus, I don't want to have to scroll 8 pages over to find Auburn baseball. The best college baseball division and conference in the country should be on the front page. All right, bam, 9.99 a month or $10 a month, whatever you pay for it, should be right there. All right, so I already have to pay for that, and then you got to pay. My wife's one of those Apple TV, and they always got to have just anything and everything else, right? Like HBO charges now. Oh boy, we're playing another inning. Oh boy. Not a whole lot of beer being thrown out there. But that ball was touched. That ball was touched. What is it? 12-4? 12-4 now? But yeah, so you got to pay for everything, and you're wanting me to pay for Twitter now. An app I get on to really just talk trash on and talk about sports, and you can't even give me an edit button without paying. Like, insane, man. Insane. And look, but oh boy, the ball's foul. Thank goodness. Whew, that was a close one. All right, now find 2 outs. Down to an 8-run lead. Find 2 outs. Good pitch. Come on, Hayden. Come, kid. 0-2 count, 1 out, bottom 7. Auburn up 12-4. Hayden got touched up, first batter. That's okay. Good pitch. The general. Look, I did not think that ball would come off the bat like that. All right. I thought he was out on his front foot, but the general just hawked one down. And just a bit inside. Just a bit. I had a couple people talk to me this year about why Hayden Murphy gets the pitch. Why do they always bring Hayden Murphy in? I was like, you want to know why they bring Hayden Murphy in? He does give up a little bit of hard contact, right? Like, he gives up bombs. They hit the ball pretty hard off of him. He catches a lot of barrels. You want to know what? He throws strikes. And when you're up 12-0, you can take stuff like this because he throws strikes. And I'm not going to sit here and get mad that he gives up a bomb in a 12-2 game or whatever. And call that one a strike. 3-2, 2 outs. I'm not going to get mad that he gives up a bomb in a 12-2 game because he just continues to throw strikes. So that's why I want him on the mound. Gonzalez tagged that one, Kaysen back to the wall and makes the grab. And that'll do it for the 7th. Ole Miss strikes for 4. 12-4 Auburn. 15 hits for the Auburn Tigers. No errors as we head to the 8th inning. Oh, man. Oh, no. What? Oh, no. Oh, no. Minter had a tough outing, huh? Ugh, 3 hits, 2 earned. Ugh. Ugh. That's tough. SEC Coach of the Year conversation. You know who the SEC Coach of the Year is, in my opinion. Bryson, let's go. That's a base knock. All right, Ike. Got the called strike. Got an 0-2 count to Ike Irish. Runner on first, nobody out. Auburn up 12-4, top of the 8th. Ike 3 for 4 today. Get out of play. Get out of play. Good. Found its way out of play. Good. Good, good, good. Come on, Ike. 0-2. 0-2. Way to hang. Fouls off a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Good. Good take. Good take. 1-2. Work the count here. Just missed. 2-2 count. What happened to Herb? Well, it got pulled. And that's a shot from Ike, gloved by the second baseman. Get the out at 2. Ike beats it out at first for the fielder's choice. That is 2 outs in the, excuse me. That is 1 out. I'm sorry. Bryson Ware at 2B. What are they arguing, chat? What's Bianco arguing? And Case and Howell hits a little ground ball to second base. They flip to second. Get the fielder's choice. 2 outs, runner on first, top 8, 12-4 Auburn. Pick to first, and Case and Howell is back safely. Misses the 0-2, up in the zone. Caden Green at the plate. And here's the pitch. Caden fouls one off. Stays alive in the AB. Caden Green is on fire. Caden Green is on absolute fire in Oxford, Mississippi, folks. My buddy has torn the cover off the baseball. Come on, Nate. Do a job, man. Drive a run in, Nate. Don't call that. Let's go. Don't get lazy. Don't get lazy. Don't call that. It's not a strike, man. Come on. Come on. That ball's out. That's unhittable. That's bad. That's bad, man. That's bad. That's bad. Don't go there. Come on, Nate. He got it. Dang it. Thought he got that ball in the gap a little more. 17 hits. Man, probably his worst call of the day, in my opinion. That was bad. All right, let's get 6 outs. Let's get 6 outs. Chase says, well, do a job, kid. Do a job. Give me a 3 up, 3 down inning. Good pitch. Hey, if he's going to call it, throw it. If he's going to call it, throw it. I'm all right with it. And that was a lazy fly ball out to right center. The general brings it in for the first out in the bottom of the 8th. Man, this William O'Hara guy, or whatever. I mean, like Justin Hokanson puts out an article, says Hugh Freeze looks back on his previous success with transfer quarterbacks. First comment, his past speaks for itself. William. Report, transferring Ole Miss players to tell NCAA Hugh Freeze deceived them. I mean, brother, let it go. Like, you're an Auburn fan too. Like, that's what's crazy. Let it go. Let it go. It's insane. And Caden Green playing shallow right field in the shift. That is the second out for the Auburn Tigers in the bottom of the 8th. William, let it go, man. Just let it go. I don't know how you stay so mad for like so long at just for what, man? Like, you don't even know Hugh Freeze. Like, you don't you act like you've never made a mistake in your life. Like, you've never messed up. Because I can go ahead and tell you, you've messed up before. We've all messed up. Some of us just haven't been caught, right? Some of us just haven't been caught. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. That's going to leave a mark. Get on down there. That's going to leave a mark. Come on now, finish a job. Here's my thing. I want us to dominate. I want us to finish jobs. Bottom of the 8, 2 outs. I don't want us plunking batters. I want us finishing jobs. I want us taking their souls. Don't put people on base. Now you give up a bomb, and now it's a 6-run game. No, let's go right at them. Let's gas them up with fastballs. See how far they can hit it. All right. I want us to focus at the task at hand and do your job and bury somebody. There we go. There's a ground ball. Good, Caden. Good, Caden. That's the third out. Auburn 12, Ole Miss 4. We're going to the top of the ninth. 17 hits for the Auburn Tigers. No errors. This team looking like the hottest in the country. This team looking like the hottest in the country. Let's see here. Your event is on a commercial break. We'll be back shortly. Chris Stanfield, get there. And he's going to get there. That a baby. That's a base knock. Come on, Cole. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Let's go. Let's keep adding. No run is safe. No run is safe. Good. Better get out of there. Come on, Cole. 2-0. He wanted it. He wanted it. Atta baby Cole. Great swing. Let's go. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Top of the ninth. Atta baby. Cooper. Come, Cooper. Man. Y'all chill out, man. Y'all gotta calm down on Twitter. Y'all have to chill out on Twitter, man. You gotta chill out. You gotta realize that people are gonna score runs in baseball. All right. You're up 12-0. You're trying to throw strikes, and a guy just connects with one, man. And you give up a 4 spot. You don't want to give up a 4 spot, but when you're up 12, don't freak out. You're over here. Oh, we were 3 outs away from winning. Relax. You've won the series. It's a Saturday, game 3. You're up 8 runs, and you're over here just tweeting through it. I mean, chill out. Just relax. Take a deep breath. Insane, man. Insane. I'd love to add some more right here. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Good take. Good take. He wanted that one. Come on, Bobby. 1-1 count. 1-2 pitch. Good. I thought he was about to call that. My goodness, I thought he was about to call that. Whew. Get foul. Good. Don't need a double play. Don't need a double play right here. I want runs. I want more. I want more. I want to go into this bottom of the ninth up 10, 11, 12. Come on, Bobby. Give me a good AB here. 2-2 pitch. Comes set. Check Stanfield and delivers. And Bobby fouls it away to the backstop. Somebody get the ball. There we go. There's the ball girl. She delivers. The other one picks it up. They get it out of there. Here's the pitch. Oh, it knocked his glove off. And the only play he's got is at 1. So, Bobby Pierce moves the runners up to second and third, hits a hard ground ball back up to the box, and the pitcher stabs it, and it knocks his glove off, and his only play is at first. So they're coming out to look at him. Man, he's all right. He's a baseball player. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I mean, how soft? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Like, look, I'm 32. I can't. 14 years ago, when I was playing high school ball, let's just go back to high school. All right. Like, I played a little JUCO, but even in that, like 2010, they didn't do stuff like that. Like when I was in high school, they didn't. Bro, you hit one back up the box. They wasn't coming out to check it. Oh my God, deep fly ball. Oh no, he didn't get all of it. Goodness. Thought he hit it better than that, but he did a job. He brought a run in. Oh man, I thought he hammered one off the bat. I thought he hammered one, but you hit a hard ground ball back up the box, man, and you take your glove off. It takes your glove off, and they're out there before the play's even over, checking to see if you're all right. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, 14 years ago, you would have had to literally signal somebody and be like, "Hey, man, my hand's broke." You know, like they wasn't just coming out there to. I don't get it. Like it's just super soft, super soft. Mm. Ooh, Bryson swinging out of his shoes on the slider, down and in. Bring him up. I knew that was coming. Bryson stares at it. That's okay. Auburn's up 13-4, up 9. Going into the bottom of the ninth, the Auburn Tigers have pounded out 19 hits. What a glorious day. What a glorious day. Oh my goodness, man! This Twitter cracks me up. Twitter cracks me up, y'all. It cracks me up, man. What a glorious day! The Auburn Tigers have pounded out 19 hits, 13 runs in a game three where we have struggled for majority of the season. And in the last two weekends we've been phenomenal. You blew that lead in Columbia at South Carolina, but even the weekend before that, you come from behind against Mississippi State and took that series on a Sunday. So, just super proud of this baseball team. Super proud of this baseball team. Excited for postseason play. Excited for Missouri, to be honest. If I wasn't going to be at the beach this week, if I wasn't going to be at the beach this weekend, I would want to go to the Missouri series, but got a little family vacation. Come on now, throw strikes. Come on, Chase. Come on, Chase. And that's a base hit. And I can't. Good pitch. Good pitch, Chase. Man, these dudes cracking me up. I'm so sorry. Chat, you got. Man, this Twitter is a funny, funny place. Come on, Chase. Make a pitch. Get a ground ball. Get a double play. That ball looks close to being out of play. Is he going to run out of room? Absolutely. About 3 rows deep out of play. And there's an 0-2 count with a runner at first. Nobody out in the bottom of the ninth. The Auburn Tigers are up 13-4. It's all right. It's okay. Oh, man. Excuse me. Oh, I'm yawning. 1-2 count. Isbell comes set. And here's the pitch. Got him. Yes, sir. Stare at it. Look at it. See you, meat. Just missed down. Just missed down. And there's the pitch. Fastball down. Once again, doesn't get the strike. Doesn't get the call there. Just missing. 2-0 count. Runner on second. 1 out. And there's the pitch. Good pitch from Chase Isbell. Break it off the table, kid. Two-one count. Chase Isbell comes set and to the plate. Another one. 2-2. What's up?
We're back.
Oh, well, you're back. And Chase Isbell with the big K for 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. The Auburn Tigers up 13-4. Runner on second and 1 out away from sweeping the Ole Miss Rebels. Come here, little bug. Come here. Come here. I haven't seen you. Here. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Chat, this is my daughter, Emma. All right. You don't say roll tide. Got an 0-1 count.
Okay, this is what goes.
2 outs and a swing and a miss. Got an 0-2 count. One strike away from sweeping the Ole Miss Rebels. Misses. Barely. 1-2. Chase Isbell in the bottom of the ninth. Just misses low and away. Chase Isbell comes set. And here's the pitch. Just a bit outside. 2-2 count. Isbell comes set and delivers to the plate. And that ball is lifted into right center field. Caden Green goes back and the ball falls. That will bring home a run for the Ole Miss Rebels. And a runner on first. 13-5, Auburn. McCants with the pinch hit single. Here's Gonzalez. Isbell throws the fastball by him. And there's a base hit. All right, now. Come on. Come on. Come on, Isbell. Let's get out of it. There's a strike. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he... What? 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 Huh. Tough. 1-1. Yeah. Got him. Popped him up. Come on, Caden. Call him off. That's a series sweep for the Auburn Tigers, 13-5. Your Auburn Tigers complete the sweep in Oxford, Mississippi, and we are above 500 in SEC play, baby. Let's go. Let's go. The Auburn Tigers are here. Thank each and every one of you for joining this live stream. Thank you for subbing to the YouTube channel. Thank you for commenting on the live stream, the YouTube videos, much more content to be pumped out. Make sure you catch our recap episode of this series dropping soon. I appreciate each and every one of you. War Damn Eagle, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. I'm out.